10. The noisiest voice is the chatter of the 10,000 things. One who is wise sees through the clutter, cleansing her perceptions by using all her senses to sharpen the skills to unravel the tangles of the wandering mind. The sage doesn't quiet tensions between the many and the one. Rather, she listens as a supple newborn. The sage is at home wherever the path takes her, mindful that place and permanence are illusions the mind creates to process change. One who loves serves humanity by keeping the path fresh, remaining steadfast and loyal to the Tao as a mother bird to her nest. The sage overcomes the bias of species, gender, and self, dissolving all polarities into the still point of the here and now. Relentlessly pursuing simplicity, she creates without effort or expectation, producing results without taking possession, serving without need for validation or credit, guided by that which yields virtue. The Tao is invisible, ever present in everything. (11) Except for the still point at the center of the wheel, the wagon would not roll. Shaped around an empty interior, clay becomes a vessel one can use. Walls may be necessary to construct a room, but doors and windows give the space life. We may occupy ourselves with being, but it is non-being that makes being useful. Nothingness, non-being, emptiness, silence, non-existence. The languages of opportunity seek expression. (12) Sharpening human faculties dulls the edge. Colors and shapes teach us to look, but not how to see. Sounds provoke hearing, yet listening skillfully takes practice learning to submit. Flavors and spices arrest the freedom to taste, weakening, numbing, dulling. The 10,000 things play havoc with the mind. Desires disrupt the heart's clarity. The sage learns to map the interior landscape, mindful the Tao is woven from the timeless, not things marching toward dust. The wise one seeks the depths, even as she watches life on the surface coming and going. "13. Success or failure, honor, misfortune, disgrace. What bargain is it to trade hope for fear, or to live between loss and gain? All are dangerous companions to take on a journey. As phantoms, they arise from doubt whether oneness is enough to dissolve the separate self, the mask we wear to honor the 10,000 things and bind the self to its desires. Without the body to identify the self, what can possibly trouble the soul? Fear constricts. It distorts the heart's intentions, opening the door to endless afflictions. The sage knows the body is a trap for the false sense of self that is the mother of human sorrow. Find balance in standing firmly on the ground of being. Trust the Tao in the way things are. Love existence as yourself. Change and consequences won't seem nearly so terrifying. "14. The compass that takes us off course should not be the one we use to find our direction. The human senses are tricksters, unskilled guides, if we let them, that all too easily can lead us astray. The eyes, by seeing, convince us with appearances. The things we look at are not essence, they are not the Tao. The ears hear, the hands touch, the mind flirts with names and patterns. These too are not the Tao. Look, the Tao cannot be seen with the eyes. Listen, the Tao cannot be heard with the ears. Reach for it, the Tao cannot be grasped. From nothingness, being emerges in the 10,000 forms, each with the potential for the Tao to reveal itself. Every path one can take is not the Tao. Every language one can speak is not the Tao. Beyond form, the Tao permeates everything, making all forms of being possible. But itself, the Tao is relentlessly transcendent, with no beginning or end. Follow the forms of the Tao to the source, and you'll never get there. It is unknowable, yet it's everywhere. The sage knows the way is revealed without moving. By awakening the timeless being of existence in the still point, around which the eternal dance of oneness turns. 15. The Tao is as ancient as existence itself. The most venerable masters evolved in relation to the Tao, a response to encountering the depths of life and being. Contacts that must surely have been profound, for the surviving traces of their wisdom point to the subtlety of the Tao, the mysteries that cling to every fiber of existence, and the tenacious character of their inquiry, fluid as water, yet careful, precise and deliberate, as if crossing a stream on thin ice. Cautious like a warrior alert to possible threats. Reverent and courteous, as if meeting honored guests. Flexible like flowers bending toward the sun. Malleable, the way wood is prepared for shaping. As receptive as an open valley, and empty as a cavern, selfless as sand beneath the waves. Waters cloudy with sediment settle with stillness, becoming clear, able to nourish, bringing forth infinite places to go, things to do, choices emanating from the still point, from here and now into every possible moment. Mindful the right path to take will be revealed once the compass of the senses is silenced. The ancients never sought fulfillment. Participating in the change was sufficient, a reward in itself. Stitched from the threads of the Tao's sublime mystery, the fabric of existence guides and shelters the sage wherever he goes. He never wants for anything. Empty and available, the sage is patient, present, and welcoming to the eternal unfolding of the Tao. Be still. Empty yourself. Start with your mind. Feel the chatter. Be still. Begin with thoughts. Cleanse yourself of all associations, memories, anticipations, identity, fears, dreams. Watch the mind empty as water pouring from a vessel. Pacify your heart. Slow your breath. Be still. Serenity will come. Silence the body's restless nature. Be still. The Tao will come forth. Observe the 10,000 things rising and falling into the edges of your awareness, like waves crashing against the shore. Coming and going, breathing in and out. The endless cycles of being born, dying, the eternal return. With each new breath, everything becomes possible. Desire is born from stillness, dances through the movement of the 10,000 things until it returns to stillness. Be still. The mysteries of the Tao are revealed in the emptiness of the still point, the eternal oneness that is the mother of the 10,000 things. Witness the emptiness. You become empty. Experiencing constancy, the sage finds tranquility. Opening the heart and soul to stillness, she becomes transparent. Finding oneness in everything, she is the expression of the Tao. Though the body and the 10,000 things may perish, the Tao, not being born, is everlasting. "17. The supreme hand is that which benefits everything without moving. People hardly know. The master's touch leaves no trace. The leader who loves and is beloved engenders respect and admiration from the community. Ruling with an iron hand breeds apprehension, fear cascading like a waterfall from high to low. Differences are magnified, intensified by mistrust. Being despised breeds disloyalty, unifying people against one who should be revered, giving rise to chaos, disrupting harmony. From highest to lowest, leaders govern according to their relation to the Tao. When you trust in the Tao, it becomes possible to trust oneself, making existence and people reliable and trustworthy. Loving oneself, it becomes possible to love everything and everyone without need, reason, or purpose. The Master says little, but accomplishes great things. Words are valued, actions are appropriate. Her deeds are empty of self-interest. Nothing needs to be said. People feel the support, as if things happen by themselves. "18. When one is present with the Tao, actions flow into existence naturally, without intention, effort, strategy, or thought. When the Tao is forgotten, rules become necessary to keep things in mind. Structure helps everyone remember what to do, but creating order is for the 10,000 things, not the Tao. When rules are needed for justice and honesty, fairness and virtue, it is certain the Tao is not being expressed, engendering pretense, privilege, and hypocrisy. When the body's wisdom erodes, people begin to think for themselves, becoming clever, planning, seeking advantage. When there is disruption in the family, people seek refuge in filial piety. Experts show up whenever there's chaos, wanting to manage things. Pride and patriotism become important tools rulers use who cannot express the Tao from their breasts. When oneness and harmony evaporate, the chants of honor, devotion to duty, and loyalty can be heard. Ministers of division and efficiency come forth.